Greetings and salutations. My name is Scott Pachillis, and welcome back inside the WECT Digital Studio. Now, if you've been inside a GameStop at all over the past 25 years, you've probably seen an issue of this, Game Informer magazine, a publication owned by GameStop. That is until recently when they decided to shut it all down. Not only did 2024 see the magazine's 30-plus year circulation come to an end, but every web article the team had ever written was erased in an instant. And for a moment, it seemed like Game Informer itself was down for the count. But the thing about video games is that there's always an extra life. That's where Alex Van Aken comes in. As senior video editor of the gaming outlet, he talked to me about the emotional roller coaster of obtaining his dream job, witnessing the company's abrupt end, and the behind-the-scenes fight to bring it all back. I'm going to bring up this one video, and we'll see here, it is a tour of the Game Informer offices. This is from a 2016 Extra Life stream. And as we'll see in this video, it is just like gaming memorabilia and like all the copies of like the greatest games of all time. Just like, you must have been like, champing at the bit to, get to set foot in this room.
The vault, as it was called. And it was really neat to be surrounded by games history, seeing dev kits of old Nintendo consoles and PlayStation consoles, and seeing sealed copies of games from 1985. It was wild to see, and it was all in service of journalism. It was crucial to your work, like it was really a library rather than maybe a collection. I used to do tours in this room, and while they didn't have every single game ever released, they had almost every game ever released. Unfortunately, when we were shut down in 2024, we lost. We don't own the vault anymore, unfortunately. It belongs to our former parent company still. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was a very, very cool place to be, and I would like to eventually rebuild one.
It's something that we, been, dancing around this whole time is, Game Informer shutting down. And I kind of just want to bring up a single image and just tell me like what your thoughts are, your immediate thoughts when you see it. And it's this image. And, for those, August 2nd, 2024, were you to go on Game Informer socials, were you to go to GameInformer.com, this is the image you would see.
That was a really bad day. Had a lot of anger and frustration about how everything happened and how it was shut down, and why it was shut down. I will say I can't comment on everything. I've due to agreements I've signed, but it was. I will say there was the bright note was, after losing, all of us lost our jobs, seeing the industry's reaction and fans' reactions to it shutting down was heartening, because it really was validating and showed that people really did care about the work. That was a really grounding moment to see everyone reacting to, it was a very sad day, but, was heartened by folks' encouragement and words of appreciation, and I think I speak for the whole team in that. Talks started behind the scenes around like September, October, that maybe there was a company that was going to bring Game Informer back and rehire all of us. It was very much like a long shot. Fast forward to November, we're now on store shelves. If you go to a Barnes and Noble, a Books A Million, a GameStop, funnily enough, you go to newsstands, you can find Game Informer magazine now. Yeah, you've got the Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. I stopped by Barnes and Noble today to pick up the World of Warcraft. I actually wrote this cover story. It was a pretty cool moment for me, picking this up at Barnes and Noble today, because I wrote this story. And then we've also got online coverage, GameInformer.com, where we have our weekly, daily news, reviews, previews of upcoming games, our podcasts, as well as a very thriving YouTube channel that I help run, and that's youtube.com/Game Informer. But we've got a lot of great coverage on there for folks who are interested in games. You know, looks at business, looks at developer profiles and the people behind the games, exclusive details about upcoming games. Those are really like the core focus of our magazine product is securing exclusives and kind of getting behind the scenes scoops, going to visit studios, and yeah, it's good to be back.
I want to thank Alex for sitting down with me today, and be sure to check out the extended cut of our conversation where Alex and I flip through our favorite retro issues of Game Informer magazine. You can find that now on WECT's YouTube channel. From the WECT Digital Studio, this is Scott Pachillas, signing off.